Well, good morning to you. Welcome back to Shaving with Fuzzy. I'm Fuzzy. How y'all? So welcome to this edition of Menthol Monday. Early Monday morning. Very early Monday morning, actually. It's a little after 4 in the morning. Something around there. I don't know. Can't be much after 4. Got a little bit of the Cafe Bustillo going and an old Melmac cup. I've got a set of these old Melmac dishes that came from a great aunt of mine place after she passed away. We cleaned it out and I kept these dishes, and they're actually really neat. And this is kind of a smaller coffee cup, but that's okay. I can drink more than one. But anyway, that's pretty neat. Got a set. Fun old stuff. I'm the guy in the family that keeps stuff like that. That's why my place is so cluttered, but you know, whatever. Oh, it is Monday morning, and we are going to do Menthol Monday. So I was digging around, and I've got some old Omega soap, and I've had this stuff forever. That's all that's left down in it, and it still makes good lather. Still has that nice eucalyptus type scent to it. Pretty sure that's eucalyptus. I'm a smelling there. Let's look on the back here real quick. Yep, eucalyptus. What I thought. So it's got eucalyptus oil and it's got menthol, and that makes it good for Menthol Monday. And it's a good old soap there that I've had for a while. We're going to use the Daylogic aftershave, and this stuff, Daylogic Brisk, is actually, it's kind of like the Barbasol Brisk. I always used to compare it to the Menthol Skin Bracer. Now, it is compared to Menthol Skin Bracer because it's got menthol and everything, but the Skin Bracer has got a more, I don't know, powdery note to it, which is really nice. It is. This is a stronger, sharper note to it, which is great for Menthol Monday. And we're going to use the good old horsehair brush this morning, Vylon horsehair, which is always a good choice. So I was digging around and I realized while I was digging through all the stuff I have, trying to figure out which razor to use, because I never much planned that ahead, that I haven't used the good old Feather Weight in a while. This is the deluxe model, and I'll show you that in just a second. But it came in this neat little pack, and it's got a what they call a push pack, a gym push pack. And I have loaded blades into these and used them, and may do it again sometime. But you know, just had the blades in there, kind of like one of the modern vault type things, and you would push the blade out as you needed a blade. So always fun stuff. Matter of fact, that is probably what kind of blade is that? I don't see where it says on it. But anyway, anyhow, neat. So you know, I had a couple of these sets, so I've given some of them away. This is one I kept. The deluxe had the, you know, the gold head on it and everything, and then it's got the gold cap on the bottom of the handle there. So it's a really handsome looking razor. Really nice looking thing. I don't use these newfangled things as much as I probably should. They do shave good. There's no reason not to. They have a milder feel to them. They load the same way as any of the rest of them, and away it goes. They have a milder feel to them, but they're still a very good razor. Still work really well. And I've given several of those away to people that were just getting started. They're good razors for that. And like I say, with the looks, a lot of people like them just because they look good and they're comfortable and they're easy. Alright, so we're going to get our normal prep here. And actually, this is kind of double prep because I just got out of the shower. Sometimes I shower first, sometimes I don't. Today I did. And so there we go. It's supposed to be a rainy day today, so we're going to see how that works with work. Someday it starts raining early and they rain the work crews out, so it slows down. And some days they wait the rain out, and some days they all leave as the rain starts, so you get wet getting everybody checked out, because everybody's got to be checked out as they leave the plant. If they have a lunch bag or toolbox or anything like that, that's all got to be checked as you leave it. If it's raining, it gets checked in the rain. Just the way it is. Just the way it is. But like I said, even though this Omega soap has got some age on it, still get a good lather out of it. I don't even remember where I got this from. I've had it years. I've lived where I am now for 5 years, and I had it well before I moved over here. So, and I don't even remember if it was new when I got it or if it was something somebody was getting rid of or whatever. Who knows? Don't remember. All right, but the eucalyptus has a great scent to it. The Parazzo green, as I recall, has the eucalyptus oil in it and the menthol, and it's a great combination. And it's not enough menthol to freeze your skin. I know a lot of the artisan, anyway, I know a lot of them are making all the really heavy menthol stuff because people like to feel the freeze on their face, and I don't know, people always have to overdo things. Not sure why that is. Not sure it matters why that is, but that is definitely how it is most of the time. People have to overdo everything. But you're spending your money. I guess you can overdo all you want to, eh? All right. Well, this is just a regular old 1 day's growth, so it's just a routine shave with a beautiful razor. And again, single edge, slope of the head there is a good shaving angle to start with. That is pretty much the angle I use. I know some people like to adjust it a little bit. People like to do a lot of things. But it's just a nice, easy little shave. Fire up some nice short little strokes, what I like. Feather weight is of course lightweight. But still, that doesn't hurt anything at all. Knock a first pass out, everything coming together just fine. Go back in with another lather pass. Plenty of lather. So I've got several soaps, creams, whatnot that I've had for a lot of years. I mean, some of this stuff I've probably had 10 years or more. And I've never had any of it go rancid. I know people holler that they have soaps go rancid and it gets old and it won't do this and it won't do that. Luckily, I haven't had that problem. I mean, I've got vintage tallow soaps. I've got vintage Williams. I've got vintage Colgate. You know, and they seem to last good. I haven't had any that has really gone bad on me. So I don't know. I haven't been lucky. Anybody else have a bunch of old soaps laying around that they still use every once in a while that still give good performance? Come across here on this across the grain. And the featherweight's like all the good old single edge stuff. You can run it whichever way you want to. It does a good job. Just like that. We're going to come back and clean up around your old goatee. A little good skin stretching there. I don't think I can emphasize enough, especially when you're getting started into the, traditional wet shaving. Skin stretching. Good stuff. I don't usually exaggerate it and overdo it, but just holding down with your bottom, stretching your neck up, can give you a good stretch. Clean everything up. There we go. Let's get a little wipe down here and see what we got going on. I know what we got going on. I can feel it already. Good can. Alright. This is definitely a smaller coffee cup, but sometimes I like a smaller cup. Stays hot the whole time you're drinking. Sometimes you get a big cup. By the time you get through with it, it's starting to cool off. I still drink it even though it's starting to cool off. I'll stick coffee in the microwave and warm it back up, which some people just find, I don't know, almost blasphemy or something to rewarm coffee, but there you go. Buzzy does it. Maybe I should have that made into a bumper sticker. Buzzy does it. All right. I did used to have a Burma shave license plate on the front of one of my vehicles. Somehow it got ripped off. I guess somebody liked it better than they liked me than I did. That's what I meant to say. Better than I do. Because they decided they wanted it, so they ripped it off in front of my truck. Still not sure about all that. But anyway, some people are just mean. So we'll go through and get a cleanup here. Do our normal routine. Like a little buffing. Like a few little buffing strokes here. Nice and light with a good angle. Alright, we can do that. Come down front there. Check the goatee out. Goatee needs a little more trimming under the bottom. If you're trimming up around a goatee or whatever, you can learn to feel when the blade's getting up against it. And you can trim right up next to it with one of these. And it gives it a really good clean-up feeling. And it rolls right along, which is a good thing. So there we go. Menthol Monday. Yes, indeed. Now I work tomorrow, and then I should be off a couple of days. We all know how that goes. But since I worked an extra day yesterday, I doubt they want to pay me too much more overtime. So probably since I worked a weekend, I'll get a couple of days off in the middle of the week. Well, looky there. There we go with another cleaned up Monday morning shave with the Feather Weight, which gave a very, very nice shave. Now, I can't tell a whole lot of difference in the shaves and the heads and everything of the Feather Weight and the heavy flat top, which most people call the G-bar, and the push button. And I haven't shaved with a push button in ever. It's time to dig a push button out too, and maybe a G-bar. But these newfangled things give good shaves, no doubt about it. They're fun to use. They got some looks to them, but they're just not the same as the older stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just not the same. If you shave with the older lather catchers and things of that nature, the little lather catchers, the 1914s, even the 1924, even though it's not a favorite of mine, if you shave with them, you'll understand that there's just a difference between shaving with the old stuff and shaving with these, newfangled things. So there we go. That's my Monday morning. Hope you're having a great day. Supposed to, like I said, it's supposed to rain today. So we'll see. Of course, I went and washed Snowball up, vacuumed them out, and cleaned everything up, and now it's going to rain. Pretty normal. Just the way it goes, it will be okay. All right, well, y'all have a great day. I'm going to finish getting ready for work, get out of here. And wherever you do it, wherever you are, wherever you're going, happy shaves to you.